Hello, and welcome to Within the Style of Willow. Hi, folks. Today is a little different, so I decided to come outside. It's actually not horrible out, and I need to show you the sky. It's so pretty. Anywho, today we are going to go through my adventure of finding myself in art. So, if you are new here, my name is Stacy. I paint spooky and whimsical nature art, mainly. I have been painting for a very long time, and mainly I've been painting from the traditional of paint what you see, and how it was taught in like high school. I haven't gone to any kind of art school besides just art classes in high school. So it's mainly just basics from that, and then self-taught. So if you don't know me, that's a little bit of background for art-wise. But I've just been feeling like really lost last couple months with doing art. So I decided to take a few weeks and paint the same image, which I'll show you here, over and over again in different styles, as far as from different artists that I see or I've followed on Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot, or things that I've found on Pinterest, just things that I've liked. So the first one that I did, I just started with picking up watercolor and painting just what I saw. So for this one, I really didn't like it. I like the back, like the colors on the outside. That was kind of cool. The bee was alright. Everything else about it was just meh. So that was that. There was no inspiration. There was nobody that I was trying to imitate as far as a style. It was just me with watercolors. So that was the first one. It was alright. Not what I was looking for, but it was paint. So the second one, which was this one, was the same aspect, hi pups, with acrylic. So I took a background that I had made a long time ago with some like leftover paint, and just painted with acrylic on it. And again, didn't really like it. I tried to do the drippy thing, didn't really work. I don't have the best supplies as far as acrylics go. It's just leftover stuff from the years that I've been gifted sets and whatever have you. So I'm just trying to use up the paint that I have before I go out and get like good Winsor and Newton paint and whatnot. And I have to apologize about the cicadas. They're very loud. I'm sorry. And also the pup comes in because she's running around with her ball. Anywho, the painting on top of a background has proven to always been a little bit difficult because the paints that I have aren't like super opaque or bold or whatever you want to call them. So they don't really show up very well, especially on dark backgrounds. But the third one was inspired by an artist that I've followed for a very long time. His name is Jeremy Neal. He paints like shadowy, silhouette-y, really cool art, like really cool dark art. Of course he paints art. He's got a really beautiful tarot card deck that I want to get on my hands on eventually. So I'm gonna link his pages and stuff in the description below so you guys can follow him too, because he's awesome. I highly suggest following him. He's got really cool art. I don't know how he does it, but he constantly is posting stuff. I love it. Anyway, so that's this one. It's got cool line work. It's not focusing, but I'll show you a little bit better when the videos pop in. But I really liked the background of it. It was really cool. And then the lines of the, like the borders of the outlines is the word. Alright, so hold on, sorry. Ready? Okay. So, like the outlines of the petals and stuff, I really liked. So you'll see that in a few of them. Now that the rooster's gonna start going off. Sorry. So you'll see that in a few of them that I do. I do like the outlines, especially with watercolors. It kind of just makes it pop. I don't know. Watercolor without outlines is just kind of blah to me. Not saying that people can't do it. I'm not very good with watercolors yet. So my art without an outline is just not very good. So the next one that I did, number 4, was following a quick tutorial, which I will also link in the description below, by, what is her name? Something Craft Unicorn. Anyway, I will link that also in the description below. I've been following her for a really long time. She's got some really cool tutorials on how to get unstuck from artist block and just simple, fun watercolor tutorials, which I really love. But doing stuff like that, Penelope, doing stuff like that is just fun, and you need it sometimes. So I didn't have a whole lot of time that day, so I just did a quick little guy. But she turned out pretty cool. I like the background as far as like how loose it is, and just I can say that I picked the worst image to do for the study. White flowers. I shouldn't have picked white flowers, but it is what it is. I made it work. The only thing I like about it is just because it's more fun and playful, really. So the next one is one of the like ones that I really like. There's a few of them that I really like. So this one, that one in the middle, is inspired by a painting that I found. There you go. We'll try it like that. On Pinterest and saved to copy the inspiration from. So I really like that how the lines are. Let me show you that one again. And the border and stuff like that. I really like that stuff about it. The bee is pretty cool too. It's kind of like sketchy, I guess. But that one I think turned out really good. So that's definitely a candidate. You'll see stuff like that in the last one. And then the next one is that one. That one is by far my favorite. You'll see a lot of that in the last one. I like how the background is abstract-y, and again with the lines, the outlines, and I kind of pulled inspiration from Stories You Tell in the Dark, I think it's called. Gosh, it's been so long since I read the book. I have it. I have the trilogy in one book. Yeah. And that's something that I used to read when I was little, so you can tell that I was kind of twisted, even younger. But the art in that book really inspired that kind of outline. It was always like a weird pen and ink kind of deal. So I that's definitely pulled from there a little bit. But I really like that one. That one's by far my favorite one. It was just very loose and had fun with it, which is something that I haven't had fun with painting in a long time. It's usually just, I need to get it done and just do it. So it just hasn't been fun. But I'm trying to turn that around. That's the whole point of this exercise. So the next one I really didn't like. The next one is acrylic. I did an orange underpainting. As you can see. Oh, puppy. I did an orange underpainting, and I did it in the style of an artist that I just found. he does really cool animals, birds and other animals. He does it with really bright and colorful underpaintings, and then the paintings are kind of blotchy, I would have to describe them as. They're really cool looking. I really love them. I'll link that also in the description, and put his name in there too, because he's inspired this one. I just am not very good at that style, but that's okay, because I just wanted to try it. I mean, it was kind of fun to do it, but it just wasn't me. And the next one is this one. That one. I don't remember if this one was inspired by something. I'm sure it was a combination of things. So I did that one. Not a huge fan of any of it. The background's cool. The bee turned out pretty nice. Just altogether, it was alright. It wasn't what I was looking for, but it was okay. Then the next two were in tandem. I did one on the black background, which is this one. Let me see Puppy still here. Oh, bless you. Don't sneeze in my face, please. So I did one on the black background. Not a huge fan of it. Again, with the acrylics not being super bold and go over backgrounds very good, I tried it again with the white background. This one right here. Again, not a huge fan. But that's okay, because I just kept going. I did one more after that one, and it was one that was just kind of more fun, and I added a bat in it since it was the day after Ozzy died. Also, not a huge fan of it. Of course, I love the bat, and I made him drip, which is even more fun. And then there's the last one, which I don't have on me, but you'll see pictures of it here. That one I am not hugely in love with, but I do really like it. It's definitely something to grow on, something to add to, and something that I feel is a very good start for my style. So it's a combination of all of them. You can see definitely some pieces or some characteristics of the other ones in it, but I definitely feel that it's a way to start, and I definitely like it a lot. So there's a few things that I learned, bless you, there's a few things that I learned from doing this, and it's mainly the main one that I learned, the main thing that I learned was to do more sketchbook time. Don't just go to the final piece, because playing with it and having fun with it and figuring out how you're going to do it is part of the fun of painting. And that's something that I've lost over the years. It's usually just, alright, I have an idea, I'm going to just go for it, and that's the final piece. No, that's not how this works. So I definitely want to spend more time in my sketchbook, so you guys will get to see that more often, fill sketchbook pages with me. But I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what your favorite is, if you like the final, if there's something that you would like to see me play with more, or see me paint in this style, as well as what do you like about the final, or which practice do you like the best. Be sure you check out the inspiration artists. They definitely are awesome artists, and I look forward to every time that they post. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. Till later.